Hey, Virgo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your December 2024 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Virgo, this is looking quite beautiful. Some of you may have been focusing on your abundance, your career, your finances, but this is about a positive mindset and staying open to manifesting love in all forms. This is the energy of gratitude, bliss, and blessing. So in today's reading, we'll look at what you're thinking, feeling, and actioning regarding someone on your mind. And if there's not a specific person, yet, we're going to take a look at the incoming energies that they are bringing about the next person that you meet. Now, I do see here a soulmate. This is a soul connection, partnership, and a soul contract. For some of you, this is your life partner. Now, you could already be in this contract with a life partner, or you are calling them in. And I see changes here on the horizon for you, Virgo, because there's evolution and growth. The butterfly represents transformation and healing that inner child, releasing the past and entering into a new phase of your love life. So let's dive in here. Now, bottom of the deck, you actually have the sword and the rose. So there could be some important communication. I am getting talking things out, talking with someone, speaking up. There's clarity, there's truth. I'm also getting solutions. And there's a sense of determination that someone has here, determination to move forward in truth, in authenticity. Let's take a look at you. Virgo, what are you thinking in matters of the heart? Maybe towards someone else? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? And what are you doing about it? What are you thinking? Throat chakra. Well, there's the thoughts. You're thinking of what to say. You're thinking of how to present yourself. How can you come forward? How can there be the start of a new life? Ace of Pentacles with the throat chakra. You want this new beginning and you want to release the past, but you've been stuck. You've been stuck in a feeling of loneliness or isolation. Some of you, remember what I just said about communication and speaking? You could be starting a new life in the month of December. The Ace of Pentacles is a positive reward. It is the beginning and the start of a new life, but I feel like it requires you speaking up, saying something, telling someone how you feel about them, telling someone the truth, even if the truth isn't always something we want to hear. There is a bond being strengthened here within you and an individual, or within you and yourself, because you've been holding yourself back. There's been an energy of holding back or not quite sure how to step into this Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you've been focusing on your physical health and your well-being, but I see that you're heading towards more warmth. You're heading towards more happiness. Right now, how you're feeling, though, is a little bit isolated, right? A little bit alone with the Five of Pentacles. Some of you, you've been left out in the cold. For some of you, this is about your mindset. And that's why you have the butterfly, because you are releasing the past. You've done a lot of work on yourself, I see. You've healed and will continue healing the inner child. But I see that a lot of you are rising up here. You're elevating your frequency in order to connect with a soulmate. Now, what action are you taking? You're opening your heart to love. Ace of Cups. Look at double aces showing up right off the bat. So the biggest challenge for you, Virgo, is the feelings here of loneliness or isolation. But you're going home. You're going home here because she has the lantern that she's carrying, and there's a full moon that's lighting her path, and you see that there's a light on in the home, and it feels like she's been gone for far too long, right? She's been away from this feeling of security, of safety, of warmth, which is what we see here in the Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning, but it does require something to be humbled, maybe pride set aside. It requires someone to, I'm getting admit that they're ready for a new beginning, or to admit that they were wrong in some way. Okay, maybe that's someone else. Okay, I'm getting admitting here. So we'll look at your person's energy next. The person on Virgo's mind, what are they thinking? What are they feeling? And what are they actioning here? The person on Virgo's mind, 9 of Pentacles. They are thinking that they deserve a reward, right? They deserve a cookie. For whatever reason here, it feels like this person has created a lot for themselves in the material world, and maybe they've helped you out in some way, but their emotions here, they're showing up as the 7 of Wands in reverse. So their emotions could at times be a little detached, and that's why you're feeling isolated or alone. This person could be a workaholic. Okay, this person could like the finer things in life, but they work for them. And there's the sun. There's the warmth being offered here. That's the action that they're taking. And I feel like they could be accepting an offer, but it requires admitting something. What's the energy between both of you? Temperance, patience, balance. So let's dive into them for a moment. What are they thinking? 9 of Pentacles. They're thinking that they are self-sufficient and independent. They're a hard worker. They have a lot of pride. They take great pride in what they do for a living, or how they accumulate abundance to help others out, even if they are independent or even if they are solo or single. Okay, I feel like they are not afraid of hard work, but they also like to enjoy the fruits of their labor. And I'm getting this person may also like to travel, or they like to, drive a fancy car, or it feels like this person is a bit bougie, but it's because they've worked for it or they've earned it. And I also see with this 9 of Pentacles, this person can be a little stubborn with an independent streak, right? My way or the highway. And maybe that's caused some issues in a dynamic in the past, because this person can be very comfortable with being single or living the independent lifestyle, because they're able to go wherever they want, when they want, and do what they want without repercussions from someone else. And if this is a person that you're currently connected with, I feel like their maybe selfish actions have caused a little bit of strain in this union. Okay. And we do see the abundance card here. So maybe this is someone focusing on abundance, and it could be that this person, maybe even an earth sign, right? They could be Taurus. I'm getting Taurus here. Could be Capricorn. But I also see that they want you to be able to have the nice things, right? They want that sense of stability and financial abundance, but they're missing the Ace of Pentacles to give them that 10, right? They're missing this, and that's what you are thinking about offering, because the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles equals the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is stability, financial security, wealth, building a legacy together, right? It's about coming together and having the emotional, material, and physical support. But I see that someone really focuses or has a high emphasis on material possessions, and that may have blocked genuine connections in the past, but I almost feel like this person has learned a lot. They've learned a lot about boundaries. They've learned a lot about defense mechanisms and the battles that they must fight and the battles to walk away from. Because in their feelings, they have the 7 of Wands. Now, Virgo, what I'm getting here for your person is this person has gone through a protection mask or a protection armor where they've had to walk around in this armor for quite some time because they may have been let down in the past to only have got stung, right? This person may even be stubborn, but stubbornness doesn't have to be a negative quality that is attached to it, right? It can be boundaries. And when we choose our battles, right, what is worth fighting for and what is worth, walking away from. And I feel like that's what this individual has learned over time. And I feel like they want to fight for this relationship is what I'm getting. But they may know that they've left you out in the cold in the past. They may have known that they chose work or they chose other things. But you have a lot of love for this person, or you're about to, because again, this could be someone that you have yet to meet. But the action that they're taking is the Sun. And this is about accepting an offer. Okay, I see some sort of offer being accepted. The Sun energy feels very bright, right? Very, very much like a playful, successful, confident energy. And I feel like this is what makes you both happy is coming together in union, coming together in this balance. This is the shared energy between the both of you. Temperance. This is Sag energy. The majority of December will be in Sag season. So can we bring balance to the union instead of it feeling out of control, temperamental, or overprotecting to the point where we become controlling or we control the dynamic or the environment? That's when temperance is needed. Temperance is needed when feelings get very fiery, right? Sometimes jealousy. This can also be addictions, things of that nature. Now, I'm not picking that up, although this person could have chose certain defense mechanisms such as drinking, but I feel like they've recovered. Maybe they're a recovering alcoholic or recovering from some trauma. Maybe they were in the military, something of that nature here, some sort of defenses that this person has been working through, maybe with a therapist or working, through with someone else. But I feel like it's allowing the both of you to come together because this is the shared energy between both of you. Timing, you may have some years under your belt with this person. Although, because I see the Ace of Pentacles, this could be a new, fresh relationship that is being offered that has the potential to go all the way. The Ace and the 9 equal the 10. And this is, again, family ties, investing. And this person, because they've gone through the highs and lows, they've gone through the fight or flight, they've wore that armor of protection. I feel like you soften them. It's like your energy is soft. Your energy is caressing all of the hard layers that maybe this person has accumulated with what they've gone through. And because you caress their energy in some way, it makes them very happy. It allows them to shine. It allows them to break off that armor, and it allows the both of you to come into a union. But timing is a factor here. This could take years. Okay? Some of you, there's something with 5, like 5 years. Maybe you've been together with this person for 5 years. Maybe you've been single for 5 years. But I feel like there is timing at play with the temperance. But let's look at the advice. What's the advice here? The Emperor, to take action. it sounds a little bit counterintuitive with the timing, but I feel like this is taking the lead, but not based on two left feet, right? Two left feet where two people come together and they're trying to dance and it just doesn't go right. It goes best when there is a match of, you know, a lead and a follow. And it doesn't mean that, you know, this person is wearing all the pants, right? But it does mean that there's a sense of equal give and take, reciprocity, where maybe one dance this person leads and the other follows, and then the next dance vice versa. But I feel like the Emperor is showing up here. And I feel like this is a situation that is very strong, is very nurturing. This person could be a father, okay, a father influence. This person could be an owner or a boss in charge of a lot of people. But the advice here is to take the lead and don't be afraid to move forward. And it could be this person is taking the lead, choosing that it's worth fighting for, even after you may have been left out in the cold in some way. What is the action with this Emperor? What's the action, please? The crown chakra. To align through your beliefs, to trust in your higher power, because this is a spiritual connection, Virgo. There is a spiritual connection here bonding the both of you, but at the same time, there is a transformation taking place. Don't resist this change. You have the Death card. So this is liberation. Breaking the shackles of the chains here. Releasing something. Releasing, what is it that we're releasing? Potentially limiting beliefs with the crown chakra. This could be releasing control with the Emperor. It can be working on feelings of possessiveness even, or feelings of fight or flight that we talk about. There may have been an ending that someone is still working through in order to have this new beginning. And what is the outcome between you and the person on your mind? What is the outcome between the both of you? Because I see a massive transformation taking place. And what does that mean? The Five of Cups. Someone is changing their focus. Someone is shifting the way that they see things. Now, the Five of Cups is about disappointment, but I feel like that's where you've been. Forgiveness could be necessary because there could be a hint of regret here, okay, or a hint of loss. Maybe there has been a separation here and this person realizes, as they say, you don't realize what you lost until it's gone. I feel like someone is changing their focus here around love, and you want a new beginning, whether it's with someone that you currently, you know, are connected to energetically, maybe not physically, but I feel like there is a warmth coming in here, and time will tell if the two of you are meant to be together. But I see a massive transformation, possibly while the divine masculine heals, while the divine masculine is able to soften those edges, but it's through you. Again, you're offering up a beautiful new story, a beautiful new chapter. And maybe this divine masculine needs to open up more to believing that you can have that 10 of Pentacles. So I definitely see the outcome of past pain receding and hope emerging. Allowing space to grieve, but not sitting in it for so long that you lose sight of everything. Now, we have to grieve. It's important to go through the process to heal. But when we start to do that for years and decades on end, and we stay in that energy, that can cause us to feel very stagnant, very out of sorts, very Five of Pentacles energy. So I definitely see that there's a new focus, and this person wants to fight for their happiness, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to do just that. So when it comes to this Five of Pentacles, I feel like it's because this person put work ahead of the relationship, or they put the material things ahead of emotional bonds. And then you may have separated your energy. Even if you live together, maybe you separated and they felt that you detached in some way. But I feel with time, there is a choice being made here. There's some sort of balance coming in, but it requires the both of you to trust in your higher selves, to trust in your higher power. And also, if there's any sort of maybe father wounds, this is a good time to address them or take a look at them and to release what no longer serves you with the death energy here. There may have even been the death of a father that has affected this person's hardness, right? This person's rough edges, and maybe you being there for them in some way has really caused them to change or shift their outlook. Okay, I don't feel like this is a bad person over here. I don't feel like that at all. If anything, I feel like they've gone through a lot of hard knocks in life. And they've had to have their armor, again, their armor up. And maybe, yes, some of them could have been military, or they've come from a bit of a broken background, or they had to raise their family, raise themselves up. This person is a leader. They're showing up as the emperor. So I feel like you make them happy. You bring them happiness, and they're going to, I feel, accept your offer. But there's a little bit of time, space, and distance. Potentially, Sagittarian season could be ripe for these changes to occur. Let's get a message here, Virgo, for the wisdom of the Oracle. Now, Sag season is November 23rd to December 21st. You have this card that flew out right away. It's also card 14, which is, again, that Temperance. It may be something that occurred last December as well. Or it could be that, you're finally opening up. There's that butterfly being able to finally spread its wings after being stuck in that cocoon process for a long time. The card that flipped out almost instantly here for you, Virgo, is Truth Be Told. Honesty. Accepting things at face value. This is coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, and clarity of communication. The relationship message for you is this. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about what you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experiences up until now. And that's exactly why you feel left out in the cold, and this person feels like they're on edge because of experiences that the both of you have gone through. A higher truth, there's the crown chakra. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. That's that Emperor energy. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. So masks, all masks coming off. And again, that's the armor that I'm picking up. So it's going to require the both of you to find balance, because if this cannot be done, there's no hope, right? There's no moving forward. There will not be an acceptance. But because I see this being your shared energy, I feel like you both want this. Where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? Where is this person maybe being dishonest? And if you're unhappy in your love life, look for signs of denial. And didn't we get that earlier? Something here about accepting or admitting. Yeah, admitting was the word. So there's something that someone needs to come clean about. Someone needs to admit. Maybe it's admitting that they're not happy. Maybe admitting that they feel rejected when this person is working 100 hours a week, whatever it may be. some sort of truth needs to be had in order to find balance. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth, even if you don't like what you hear. Acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than the truth is required. There's the death card of release. This is what you are setting yourself free from, the heavy burdens that deceit and denial have imposed upon you. From this individual or from something that happened in the past, it's affecting and interfering with bringing something into union. So all masks off, truth be told. Powerful energy here, Virgo. So let's get a few messages from your crystal spirits. And at this time, if you can safely do so, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, your belly area. Nice big inhale, Virgo. Hold it as long as you can. And release through the mouth with a nice deep sigh. And with your eyes still closed, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first crystal or gemstone that shows up in your mind's eye. Now this could be a crystal that you're familiar with, maybe even know the name of. Perhaps your gemstone is showing up as a specific color, size, or shape. Perhaps it's emitting hues of blue, purple, pink, indigo, orange, or clear. It could be the shape of a heart or circular, maybe even pointed. Your gemstone could be rutilated, raw, polished, or tumbled. It may even be emitting frequencies of unconditional love, protection, strength, or power. There is no right or wrong answer, Virgo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, where I draw one winner around the first of the month, all you need to do, Virgo, is drop your crystal in the comment section below, whether it was the shape, the size, the color, maybe you know the name of it as well. Drop that in the comment section and be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification on the first of the month. All right, your crystal in matters of the heart is Pneumite spirit, which is really beautiful because this stone is all about achieving self-mastery. It's about inner power and recovering the sense of self. And what a better way to do that when you're feeling the Five of Pentacles energy, feeling a little bit lost, feeling a little bit alone at times. When it comes to your relationships with others, building trust and intimacy is a process. Practice leads to results. For repetition, develop skills. Just as you engage in a dance with a partner, leading and following, you guys, you can't make that up, right? We talk about the leading and following. Stay present in the moment, listening to signals and cues and being clear about what you need and desire. Yes, toes will get stepped on here and there, but it's how you and your partner deal with the inevitable missteps that allows you to develop a closeness that can stand up to even the biggest challenges. Practice, practice, practice. and soon it will become second nature to express yourself in relationships in ways that reflect your highest aspirations for how you want to show up for others and what you want to experience. Cultivate love through practicing being loving. Beautiful energy. Now, Numite feels very sacred, carrying the vibration of the wise elder or teacher. When we are ready, this stone will assist us in diving down into the very depths of ourself in order to unearth and reclaim lost or even buried parts of ourselves. And I keep picking that up with your 5 of Pentacles here. So you are really going deep, Virgo. Numite can help you do just that. It encourages us to embrace and integrate the neglected pieces of who we are, to step into our power. There's the element here of the Emperor. And once again, know ourselves as the perfect beings that we have always been. Numite spirit. 38 could be significant. Some of you may be 38 years old. All right, last but not least, let's get a message from the tree spirits here. We have the pine tree. Trust yourself and follow your passions. This is all about memories. So some of you have shared a lot of memories with this individual. Okay. For others of you, you're about to embark upon a new journey where you will make new memories with someone here. This is goals. This is the future. And this is also about dreams having a way of working themselves out. There's a shooting star in the background, if you can see that there. And it almost feels like you've wished upon a lot of stars, but it feels like there hasn't been a lot of progress. I see that this is a time for you to trust and follow that passion. And this has to do with that sacral chakra. So some of you, this has to do with intimacy. It has to do with pleasure. It has to do with how you connect and how you relate to others, just like Numite spirit reminds you. So I feel like this is a really good time to wish upon a star, because there is an opportunity here that feels destined. It feels like the stars are aligning for you to co-create, for you to come into balance. Now, the temperance energy is about tender love and care. How can you be more tender with yourself, with your lover? How can you be more loving with yourself and your lover? How can you be more caring with yourself and your lover? And I see that self-control has been something someone has worked on, balancing out emotions, not allowing the defense mechanisms to cover up, to mask, right? That's why we have that mask showing up. And remember what's at the bottom of the deck: clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, and a sense of determination. And I am getting that. It says it, right? Well-deserved reward. Okay, it doesn't say determination, but I feel like your person is very determined here to win. But the way in which they're doing it, it may feel at times maybe egoic, okay? But I feel like you're softening. They are softening here, those edges. And it's because you have a big, beautiful heart, Virgo. Now, of course, roles can be reversed. Take it as it resonates. But I see that someone wants to honor and protect a union. But it will require a shift in focus. It will require someone to take the lead and really allow themselves to release the shackles, the burdens that have contributed to the demise or contributed to the faulty foundation in a dynamic. That is what I have for you, Virgo. If it resonates, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And don't forget to drop your crystals in the comment section below. Thank you so much, Virgo. Lots of love.